Hello. Today we're going to be talking about the Microsoft Excel interface. And you can see I'm using Office 365, which is the online version of Microsoft Office that includes Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. Let's get started. To get into Excel, simply click the Excel icon once you have logged into Office 365 using your district account. And from the gallery area where you can choose your templates, we're going to choose a new blank workbook template. That's going to get us to our Excel interface. This area is referred to as a worksheet, and it is part of several sheets that will make up your workbook. It is organized with a series of these rectangles that we call cells. Cells are grouped into columns, headed with column headers with letters, and rows headed with numbers. Any cell can be identified by its cell header and column and row header, giving each cell a unique name. This is cell C4, this is cell D9, etc. The cell indicator shows in the cell indicator window up here at the top. You can select groups of cells. You can enter data into cells. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to select a cell. I'm going to type a word in the cell. And then to actually enter that into the cell, I'm going to hit the Enter key on my keyboard. That's going to enter that into the cell. As we are typing numbers or data into the cell, you also see that those items appear up here in the formula bar. That's going to become important later. The items in the cell are not actually considered to be in the cell until after you hit the Enter key, and that will enter them into the cell. The other thing I'd like to bring to your attention is at the top of this work area up here, it's the ribbon. The ribbon is organized into different sections: home, insert, formulas, data, and so on. Each one of these tabs shows a variety of shortcuts. These shortcuts are going to be very helpful to do a variety of tasks, and we refer to this area as the ribbon. We're going to be using the ribbon quite a bit as we learn about Microsoft Excel. Sometimes the ribbon stays put if you have it pinned. Other times the ribbon can disappear when you don't need it, but can come back real easily if you simply click on one of these column header tabs. The last thing I would like to bring to your attention is the shape of the cursor. The shape of the cursor is going to change depending on where I have the cursor. That's going to give us a clue about what the Excel is prepared to do. So you can see that when I have it in a certain area, you have a thin cross. Other areas, it's going to be a thicker cross. Here it becomes an I-beam. Here, that's a very unique symbol. And each one of these is going to indicate something different, giving you a sense of what the computer is prepared to do. So also be aware of the shape of the cursor. This is Microsoft Excel. We went over some of the terminology: rows, columns, cells. We talked about the shape of the cursor, how to enter data using your keyboard and the Enter key. We talked a little bit about the ribbon and the formula bar.